What's up, world? How you guys doing there, YouTube? Enjoying life myself. Sorry, I'll try and hold still. I'll try and hold my horses. Try and saddle up partner for a quick DC review. Just got a couple for you. Let's go with Doomsday Clock and a couple of Heroes in Crisis. Some of the series that I'm still enjoying from DC. Doomsday Clock by Geoff Johns, Gary Frank. Issue number 8 here. I'm gonna relax my hand rooney dooney so that I got a nice stiff view for you. I wrote down some notes to keep it simple for myself. Firestorm. There's no Watchmen in this issue, which is pretty cool. It's all everything takes place on the DC universe right now. The Watchmen are there, and oh, my cat's trying to screech loudly. Firestorm goes ahead and messes up pretty much after having sort of a emotional reaction to what happened previously. He flies into Russian area and has a issue with the Russian heroes, led by Geoforce, with a character named Pozar and this blue female Flash and a few other characters, who some of them who have previously existed. Come on, man, this guy's name's Pozar, by the way. Let me tell you, if your name's Pozar, you're probably a poser. You're probably the bad guy in the end, or one of the bad guys. But basically, I hope you guys can't hear my cat making a real ruckus and being so emotional, because he's so strange and he demands attention. Let us Boychek, that's my cat's name. My son named him. Anyway, basically, the Justice League heroes have to go in to try to find out what's going on with Firestorm. I don't want to say everything that happens. I refuse, in fact. Basically, they have confrontation with Putin, actually. Superman does. But I won't say much more than that. I'll just say Firestorm had sort of figured out how to fix things. He had saved a kid, turned him back into a person after being turned into glass. And they're all in the midst of a confrontation, a conflagration, if you will, blasting away, shattering some of these glass people. And this is, Superman takes sides, and this is a problem, obviously. Anyway, I won't say anything more. I will say, check out number 8 of Doomsday Clock. Excellent comic. Really excellent. Gary Frank really stepped his art up. He's always been great. Really noticed him back on Supreme Powers with J. Michael Straczynski. Another great series I have probably most all the issues of. Anyway, let's go to number 2 and 3 of Heroes in Crisis. I'd give it 8.5 out of 10 to Doomsday Clock. I would give it a good rating. This is one I'm going to have a hard time talking about, number 2 and 3 of Heroes in Crisis, because it's kind of a mystery. And I would have a hard time saying anything that wasn't surface level. I'll simply say that Harley and Booster Gold are possibly responsible for the deaths in this mystery series of all the young heroes, including Arsenal and, which is Red Arrow, and Wally West. And we get a lot of Tom King does I don't know. I've been having a hard time with this series. Anyway, don't want to say too much. I don't want to get my Wolverine claws to shoot out of my freaking hand while I old man shake, and I charge up and turn into a freaking Super Saiyan a second. Anyway, Clayman has assistance by Lee Weeks on the second issue, which is no Mitch Gerards, who they had mentioned as a fill-in artist, but I believe Psycho Pirate has something to do with this series, and Booster kind of goes and confesses that he thinks he might have done it to, not Wally, but Barry Allen Flash, who flies off to go find out, comes back mad as hell. All the while, Harley's being confronted by the Trinity, which is Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman. She gets a hold of Wonder Woman's lasso and kind of uses it on Batman, and ends up sort of getting away, basically. Then she's apologizing for stuff going on with Poison Ivy, who she sort of has a relationship with, as we know. Anyway, like I said, I don't want to say too much. This is like a mystery. I don't even know too much. I'm definitely interested to find out what happens in number 4. And so I have to give it an interest. My interest is piqued. I don't know that I'm loving it. I know that the trailing weird eyeball drawings at some points in here were a little distracting. But when they're looking off, like when Wonder Woman is during the 9-panel scenes, the grid thing they keep on doing where they're talking to Sanctuary, her trailing off eyes, I felt that way for a moment. Anyway, I'm interested to find out what's going on. The art is by Clayman is really good. Lee Weeks is a good artist. I've noticed him ever since back in the 90s on a Gambit miniseries. It was a bit of fun. Anyway, folks, You might want to check that out. You might not. It's not everybody's cup of tea. So I don't know. I'm certainly curious. That's all I can say. But I'd give it a. I don't know what I'd give it for a rating, so I'm gonna have to skip the rating. I skipped it, and I told them, make your own choice. You might like it, you might hate it. Tom King can be good, can be bad. I liked him on certain series. I liked him on Omega Men. I've liked him on Mr. Miracle, but not all the time. So check it out at your leisure if you want. If you don't, you might want to wait to listen to Trade. Take care, people. Gregor Black signing off with some DC info for you.